Hey, what's going on? What's going on, man? How you doing? I kept getting a lot of inboxes and texts and shit asking me about the young man who got shot in Kenosha, Wisconsin. From what I've been able to piece together from videos I've seen and reports that I've read, this gentleman, something went on. I guess he was trying to protect his girlfriend or his wife or what have you. There was some type of situation. The cops were called. He had a weapon in his hand. He had a knife in his hand. He was told to drop the knife. He refused to drop the knife. Taser was deployed. Taser didn't work. Then I guess he made some type of spontaneous utterance about going to my car to get a firearm. Police asked him to stop. He refused to stop. He went to reach in his car. He got shot several times. He at this time is survived and he's paralyzed. I don't want to use his past criminal indiscretions to justify him being shot, because there's plenty more that happened that justifies him being shot. But he is a sex offender. I want y'all to know that, and everybody now is on this new wave about, let's kill all the pedos, let's kill it. So he's a sex offender. So you guys take that piece of information and do what you will with it. Every man, every human being has an alienable right to defend themselves and defend their family. But at the moment that the police arrive on the scene, that's pretty much a done deal. If you hadn't done what you were going to do, it's pretty much over. When the police say, hey, drop the knife. Now, the thing could have been, I dropped the knife. I explained to the police officers what happened. Say, hey, my wife, my girlfriend, whatever, just got assaulted. I was defending her. At the point that we watched the video, no, he's not breaking anybody up. He's walking around with a knife and he's acting very erratic. If you watch some of the videos, the police had already told him several times to drop the knife. I want you to understand, in my opinion, the police waited too long. It was 3 police officers. He's got a knife in his hand. Obviously, they tried to use the less than lethal weapons. They did not work, obviously. The taser didn't work. I don't know if they deployed OC or the baton, but he made some gestures and he made some verbal statements saying he was going to get his gun. So I guess whatever happened to his paramour, his wife, his girlfriend, whatever, he felt it was time for him to get some more get back. When he went to reach for a firearm, he was shot. And right now he's paralyzed. Personally, he did everything. He did everything. He made a perfect storm to get shot. People now, Black Lives Matter, they out there tearing up Kenosha, Wisconsin over this motherfucker. And I want you to understand, I don't want to use his past criminal background to make the shooting of him legal. But it was legal. The police used the restraint that they needed. They tried to use the non-lethal means. It didn't work. He still tried to go for a firearm. He got shot. That's the bottom line. People are running around, screaming about, oh, they killed another black man, they shot another black man. I said, no, that black man put himself in a position. This isn't a man reaching for his wallet like Abner Louima. I'm sorry, the brother in the Bronx, I forget his name, shit. But he was Amadou Diallo. I'm sorry. This is Amadou Diallo getting shot, trying to grab his wallet. This isn't Abner Louima getting a plunger stuck up his ass and back home in New York. This isn't that. This is a man who's carrying a weapon. And he was able to walk around in close proximity to police officers, and nobody shot his ass until he went to that car. To me, that's a lot of restraint, in my opinion. He's paralyzed. I guess he'll have his day in court. He'll be able to speak about it. The governor of that state, Wisconsin, or the mayor of Kenosha, has already bent over and apologized because of the how the media is now. Anytime a cop does their job, it's wrong no matter what. So I'm looking at maybe 5 or 6 years. We just don't even have no cops. We just don't have police officers. And for those of you that are saying defund the police and all that, I hope you're ready, because the criminals are waiting for them. It's places now where the police basically just have told citizens, "Hey man, if you get robbed, we ain't coming. Just to give the people your shit." Like what? Like it's fucking crazy. So I hope those that are talking about defund the police, I hope you training. I hope you going to the range. And not 2 or 3 times a month. I'm talking about, I hope you're really getting some training out there. I hope you're PTing, because shit is about to get crazy and the criminals are waiting. I mean, the young man got what he was looking for. You know what I'm saying? No matter how mad I am, if somebody does something to my old lady, man, somebody does something to my wife, if I don't get to them before the police do, then the police, I'm gonna have to eat that shit. I'm not gonna get killed and not be able to provide for my family because I'm mad and I'm emotional right now. Now, it's easy to say that sitting here making a video about it, you know, as a Monday morning quarterback, but that's just what it is. 3 police come on the scene. They've already tried to tase you, bro. You mad because whatever happened with your old lady, allegedly. And you subsequently suffer the consequences of being a fucking dummy. That's just plain and simple. And I'm not saying that because I've been in law enforcement. I'm not saying that because I was in the military. I'm not saying that because I'm pro-police. I'm saying that because that's the fact of what happened. And I'll tell a quick story and then I'll get the fuck up out of here. About a year or so ago, before COVID, I was doing some security at a club here in Norfolk, Virginia. And the club owners had a couple of us out in the parking lot because I guess they were concerned about people getting robbed, going home, or young ladies getting accosted going to their vehicles at night. So we were actually on foot patrol in the parking lot. I was in the parking lot with my AR and sidearm, walking the parking lot, kitted up, similar to where I am now. We had an evening where the club was winding down. I would say about 1:30. We were at capacity. Basically, the club owner told our guys that were patting down the door, "Hey, no more entry. We're done for the night. Let anybody else know that's coming up. If you see him parking, just let them know that the club is closed for the night and come on back tomorrow." I said, "No problem." It was one young man. He gets out of his vehicle. I said, "Hey, they just shut it down, man. At capacity, man. Come on back tomorrow." He mumbled something and kept on walking towards the door. I said, "Well, they'll let him know at the door the same thing. Maybe he's figured he can try to get in." The officers at the door, security officer at the door, told him the same thing. Said, "Hey, guy, at capacity, not letting anybody else in." Gentleman starts getting belligerent. Me and my partner are in the parking lot. We hear him getting belligerent, so he started making our way towards the door. He mumbles, he screams something else to the guys at the door. F them, F you, whatever. Fuck this club. Then he said something. He said, "Man, I'll shoot this motherfucker up right now." So at this point, now we on alert. So we say, "Hey, sir, you got to leave the property." "Man, I ain't going nowhere, man. Fuck, I'll blow this shit up. I'll shoot this shit up." I said, "Sir, I would advise you just go ahead." So we walking him as he's walking to his vehicle. He said, "Man, I'll shoot this shit up right now. I ain't scared of y'all motherfuckers, them guns." I said, "Sir, that's fine. Just go ahead, go to your car. Have a good night. Come on back tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? We start all over fresh." He said, "Man, I'm going to shoot this shit." And then he says, "I'm going to shoot this shit up right now." Now, as I'm talking to him, my partner is already on the other side of him. And as he gets to his car, he looks like he's not getting in his car to get in and drive off. He reaches in his car. My partner grabs him and pulls him to the ground. As my partner pulls him to the ground, I draw my pistol and I tell him, I say, "Hey man, if you reach your hand in that car right now, you're probably gonna get fucking shot." He starts screaming and wailing, "Oh, don't shoot me, man. I'm a black man. Come on, man. Don't shoot another black man." My partner pulls him all the way out where I can see his other hand. No weapon. We cuff him. I look in his car. He's got a 45 caliber sitting on the driver's side on the floor. We cuff him. Get his ID. He's screaming, "Oh, come on, man. Don't kill her. You was going to kill a black man." I said, "You just threatened." I told him, I said, "You just threatened to shoot up the whole club. You just didn't think we were serious." Well, what we do out here? Police, we call the police. Police come by. They take him into custody. And that was our interaction with it at that point. But To be quite frank with you, if he had grabbed that pistol, I would have shot his ass. I had no problem because we all getting home safe. The patrons at the club don't pay to get in the club and pay for them expensive drinks to get shit like that to happen. You know what I'm saying? So, but of course, I'm sure the media would have said overzealous security, gun happy security shot a black man, and they would have tried to paint the shit how they would have tried to paint it. But it's funny how I noticed that as soon as he realized that we was going to take his life if he tried to take ours, that we became brothers. And like I said in my other post, like these rappers talk all that shit now, but y'all been making music for 20 years talking that shit about brotherhood. Now you're talking about brotherhood, or now you're trying to defend black women, but y'all don't really give a fuck. And I would have taken that man, I would have shot that man, and I wouldn't have felt bad about it because he was threatening me, he was threatening the patrons of that club, he was threatening the other security force. We not, you know what I'm saying, we there to try to stop people from being violent. And that's that. But you can't say things, you can't do things and to endanger the public and think that the police are not going to react in a certain way. I mean, I don't know what the average person wants a police officer to do. You want them to hug the person, you want them to do karate, you want them to shoot the gun out the guy's hand. Most of you haven't even fired a weapon at a person. All you do is go to the target range and shoot recreation. I'm not saying that there are police officers out here that do things that they shouldn't, just like any other occupation. I think that we allow the media to fool us to believing certain things that just aren't true. And, that's my take on that situation. Young man, now I'll say something. He's got several, the gentleman that was shot by the police in Kenosha, he's a known gun toter, known shooter of the police. He's got a sexual abuse. He's been charged with sexual abuse in the past, and domestic violence. So he's beats women. He's sexually abused somebody in the past. I mean, and again, we talking about kill pedophiles and all that. I mean, maybe the police didn't do something that should have been done a long time ago. Harsh but true. Anyway, you guys have a good day.